And we will wrap up this segment as we take a break here. We're getting ready to introduce you to a new basketball team in town. It's the Ephrata Thunder. You want to find out more? Check back with us here in 90 seconds. We are back here on Sports Talk, and we've brought in a special guest here. As I've been promising, we're going to get to introduce you to a new basketball team here in Lancaster County. They are from the ABA. It's the Ephrata Thunder, and we have their head coach, Malin Morrison. Thank you so much for coming on in.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, sure, we wanted to shed some light on this new team that may be flying under the radar. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the Ephrata Thunder in the ABA?
Okay, so Ephrata Thunder is the newest ABA team in this area. The ABA is an organization that has been around since the 1970s. And it started and then it came up and became the NBA, but they're still here. Right now, there's 160 teams in the country.
That's a lot.
Yes, that's a lot. There's 6 different regions. Right now, we play, Ephrata Thunder, we played in the Mid-Atlantic region. They just moved us from the Northeast.
Oh, they moved you, okay.
Yes, because we had too many teams in the Northeast.
It's all right. So you guys are kind of getting your legs under you here. You've had a few games. You went to, you played Westchester and you played Binghamton, and those were losses, but you just got your first win on Saturday against Pottstown.
Yes.
And we're starting to see some video here of the team, and I have to say I was very impressed with the effort I saw from your team. So tell us kind of how the season's going so far and kind of what your early expectations are of these guys.
We are doing really well. We are a first-year team, so everybody's kind of expecting us not to do well at all. But we are going to do quite the opposite. We are going to do really well. We played, the Binghamton we played are ranked 8th in the country right now.
Okay.
So the fact that we stayed with them and did really well against them, that says a lot about us. And the owner afterwards came up and said, you guys are going to have a lot of wins this season.
Oh, that's got to be nice to hear.
So, yes, that made me feel good.
Now, I see the printout Chad has. How many games will you play in a season?
We will play 20 this season, then we go to playoffs. You have to play 16 to qualify for the playoffs.
Does everybody get in if you play those 16? No matter? Okay.
No, it's still depending on how you do.
Okay, right, all right.
So how did Ephrata land this
How
basketball
did we
team?
land a team?
Yeah.
Thanks to our owner, Stephen Bergman. He had a team, Pottstown Flames used to be his team. He sold that team, and he went to the CEO of ABA, Joe Newman, and they looked at demographics and they said Ephrata is a good place to have a team.
All right, and so now you're here.
Now we're here.
And we should mention that the home games are actually at the Warwick Middle School, and you've had your first one over the weekend, as I said. Another one is coming up on Saturday against the Connecticut Headliners, 7 o'clock, so I'm sure you would love for more people to come out and check you guys out.
We have a theme every week with our games. This week we're raising money for autism awareness. My son and our stat guy, he is autistic, so he's going to be one of our celebrity players.
Lovely.
We are allowed to have celebrity players, number 13, and we will have some celebrities in the community, let's put it that way, playing this year.
Okay, so trying to get some community interaction while you're
yes,
doing
that is what we want to do. And this is all about the community. We're making it affordable, it's fun, we have a mascot, we have a DJ, we have half-court shots.
Nice.
So it's all about the community.
And fan-friendly.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially with all the shooting and everything we saw, and the dunking.
It is intense. It's the most. Many of my friends who watch basketball, played basketball in high school and college, and now up in their 60s, they're like, I've never seen a game so intense. When it's from the first second to the last second, these guys do not stop.
Well, and based on what you said, some of the scores were.
There was one game, because we have different rules too. We can score. The score can get run up because if we have a steal in the front court, we get an extra point for everything we shoot.
Oh, okay. So
if you have a three-pointer, you get 4 points.
Wow.
Well, that keeps your stat guy on his
Yes,
toes.
it does. It does. He is working hard, but it is a fast-paced game.
Well, that is great.
Yes.
Before we get you out here, real quickly, can you just comment on the fact that you're one of the only female coaches in this league?
There's actually 3. I've found out. There's one in New York, and there's one more in this area.
So how is that for
very few. For me, it's great. The players are responding really well to it. The fact that I played overseas and I played in national, I played at their level, I can understand their side of it and my side of it. So they have 100% respect, and they do great.
That is great.
It's been
Yeah, I was going to say, just if you have a quick minute, tell us about your experience and what you did and how you got to where you are today.
Well, I'm from Sweden originally, so I played in high school in Sweden, a special basketball high school. Then I got to play overseas. Then I got to come over here to play in college. And then I've just continued to be, I've coached for almost 15, 16 years now. And I got asked to coach this team, and I said yes, I would love to.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing how this goes. I'm going to try and sneak out to a few of the games
Yes,
and get some
please
more
do.
video so we can
Yes.
kind of show everybody what's going on here. Continued success. Your home game
Thank
coming
you.
up here against Connecticut is on Saturday, 7 o'clock
Yes.
at the Warwick Middle School. There's two more then, the Sunday the 17th and Saturday the 30th. So
Yes.
a good stretch here for people to come out and check you out. So best of
Great.
luck, and good luck getting some wins, and maybe we'll see if you guys can sneak into the playoffs here in your
We
first
sure
one. That
will.
would be amazing. All right,
Yes.
the Ephrata Thunder, the newest ABA team here. They are right here in Ephrata, play over at the Warwick Middle School. Check them out. You can do it this Saturday. Thanks to Malin Morrison for joining us here on Sports Talk. When we come back, we're going to dive into some of the professional sports. We'll be right back here on Sports Talk.